So starting the test drive in this Navigator Reserve, right off the bat, power is very good. I'm in the normal drive mode now. We're not even in the Excite mode, which is the sport mode. But the seat is so adjustable and it's so large. I mean, I'm 6'3". I have a wider stature. I have tons of space on either side of this ginormous seat bottom. And then headroom is good, and I just don't feel cramped in the driver's seat. And you wouldn't expect that in a Navigator, but still, actually paying attention and getting a feel for it, it is quite impressive for larger individuals. But in terms of the driving dynamics, even with these 22s, ride quality is pretty good. I can feel the tires just a tad, but I'm mostly just feeling it through the steering wheel. And you know, you're gonna have that with wheels this big. And just the overall pull you get from this thing is fantastic. Just with light throttle, just when the twin turbos start going to town, man, this is a beast. It really is. I'm gonna put it into the Excite mode and just kind of drive normally. And we have that four-wheel drive shift, so it pretty much puts it into an all-wheel drive mode with the four-wheel auto when it's most helpful in putting the power down. Now in the Excite mode, I mean, you just put your foot to the gas pedal just a tad, it's ready to pull. This is almost a little too much fun to be a Lincoln Navigator, I think. But one cool thing about it is, especially in the conserve mode, you really get a feel for a luxury ride if you are trying to save on fuel while chauffeuring someone around. But I mean, this Excite mode, if I was driving this for a daily driver, I'd probably keep it in that mode quite a bit, because I just love putting my foot down and feeling the turbos push this V6 to its limits. But we're gonna get on the interstate here in a minute, and then I'll kind of put my foot in her so y'all can see the acceleration. I mean, it's just effortless how this thing gets up to speed. And the paddle shifters are fun as well. I mean, it's nothing, it really is. Just a super impressive powertrain, that's all I can say. I'm gonna put it in a conserve mode now, and then we're gonna test out the Blue Cruise, because you do get, I think, 4 years included with this setup here. So lane keep system's on, and then we're gonna adjust the gap back. All right, there it is. I'm gonna get over here and then let it do what it's supposed to do, hopefully. So the Blue Cruise isn't, all right, there it is. So there is the Blue Cruise there. Love the technology here, hands-free on the highway. Just make sure you keep your eyes on the road, because it is tracking you right there. But I have this in my Mustang Mach-E. I think it's about to expire in the next few days, but the co-pilot is actually a very good system by itself. The Blue Cruise isn't necessarily necessary, but especially on longer trips, it's nice to have that hands-free driving on the interstate. But this is pretty much what $107,000 gets you. Big shout out to Ford, Lincoln, and Franklin for allowing me to review this Navigator today. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Lincoln Navigator Reserve.